Police officers are looking for the person responsible for a drive-by shooting. Where it happened, coming up.
And our UNCW women's soccer team has a big game tonight against USC for the NCAA first round of that tournament. We'll break down their previous games they've played and wish them good luck. Gannon?
Stacy, it's 5 o'clock in the morning on a Friday and is cooling down in the Carolinas. Temperatures the star of the weekend forecast show. I'll have that coming up as Carolina in the Morning starts right now.
Where news comes first. This is WECT's Carolina in the Morning, streaming live on WECT.com and the WECT News app.
Good Friday morning, everyone. Thanks for joining us. I'm Bob Townsend.
And I'm Bob Bonner. Kim Ratcliffe has the morning off on this Friday. Happening right now, police looking for whoever was inside of a vehicle when it crashed. New Hanover County dispatchers telling us that accident happening just before 2:30 this morning. This is around South 15th and Ann Street in Wilmington. Officials saying a vehicle hit a parked car and then that car flipped over. But when crews arrived on scene, no one was inside the vehicle that crashed.
Also, police right now are also on the lookout for a couple of people they say robbed a person at gunpoint this morning in the Port City. Officers tell us the armed robbery happened just after 1:30 this morning at the Red Roof Inn on Market Street. That's located near New Center Drive. The victim told Wilmington police that someone tapped him on the back of the head with a gun, demanded money, and then ran off.
Shifting gears now, so when UNCW's women's soccer team lost their semifinal conference game against William & Mary, a lot of people thought party over, season done.
That's right, but for the very first time in the school history, the Lady Seahawks got an at-large bid to play in the NCAA tournament. Carolina in the Morning, Stacy Pennant joining us now. And Stacy, we know that they've made their way down south to play the Gamecocks of South Carolina. Have they played them before?
Yes, Bob, this will actually be their fifth matchup with USC. And USC has won 3 out of the 4 previous matchups, most recent one in August of 2013. They had a 2-0 victory for that, but that's no reason that they can't pull out that W today, hopefully. And they're hoping a lot of Wilmington fans will make their way down because it's only a little bit more than a 3-hour drive to Columbia, South Carolina. It's definitely a game you're not going to want to miss. And this, they have a right to be proud and excited today because they've also won a school record of 14 wins this season, and they are one of the 4 CAA conference teams to make the tournament. This NCAA tournament, this will actually be the second time they've made a berth to be able to go. So it's definitely exciting. There's going to be 64 teams battling it out, but they're going to be led by the 2015 CAA Coach of the Year, Paul Carney. So this will be their second appearance. Back in 2009 is when they had that automatic qualifier, and they dropped 1-0 against Georgia for that first round game. But we're definitely sending them a lot of good luck and good vibes for them tonight. That game's going to take place at 6 o'clock tonight, and then the winner of tonight's game will advance to the second round, and they would either play Virginia or Howard. So definitely send them some good vibes for their game tonight. Back to you.
Nice preview there, Stacy. Thanks so much. It is 5:03. Let's take a first look at your forecast in this half hour. And the long and short of it today is we'll have a lot of sunshine and seasonable temperatures. For this point in November, average highs are in the upper 60s. Most of us topping out there. Nice temperature curve here for the morning, warming through the 50s and into the 60s by your lunch hour. Those upper 60s around 2, 3, 4 o'clock this afternoon. Then temperatures falling rather quickly this evening. So have a jacket ready to go near and after sunset this evening. Temperatures falling back rather quickly through the 50s and 40s. Speaking of 50s, that's where we are right now. A tour of 50s across southeastern North Carolina and northeastern South Carolina. Our cool spot on this map, Fayetteville at 51. Elizabethtown, you register a 54, and your step outside temperature, officially the Port City, that's a 57. And no fog to contend with this morning, no showers either. In fact, rain chances stay refreshingly low throughout most of your 7-day forecast. We'll explore that and talk about some chilly weekend temperatures. That's coming up in the full segment in a few minutes. Meantime, guys, back to you.
All right, Gannon, what's happening now? An accused drive-by shooter is on the loose. Investigators say one man was shot near the intersection of 10th and Rankin Streets in Wilmington. This is a scene around 6:30 Thursday evening. Now, we're told the victim did go to the hospital. No word, though, from police on where the individual was hit or how bad their injuries are. We'll bring you more details on the air and online as we receive them.
A man who told police he's a recruiter for the Ku Klux Klan is facing some hate crime charges this morning. Police in Vermont arrested William Schenk from Wilmington. They say he distributed some Klan flyers to at least 2 homes in Burlington, Vermont, one belonging to an African-American woman, the other to a Hispanic woman. Now, surveillance pictures helped police there locate Schenk. We told that he left a flyer on a printer at a FedEx store. Prosecutors are saying that Schenk admitted to targeting the 2 women due to their race. He is now charged with disorderly conduct with a hate crime specification.
A man accused of raping a 13-year-old girl now is behind bars this morning. Investigators say they found Joseph Bursell at a bus station trying to buy tickets to leave Wilmington with that individual. Bursell now charged with rape and kidnapping. He is in the New Hanover County Jail under a $500,000 bond.
And a person has reported that a sexual assault took place Thursday night in downtown Wilmington on the main campus of Cape Fear Community College. However, police believe this was an isolated incident, and we are working to get more information. And when we do, you'll find that on the free WECT mobile app.
One beach community has more people now protecting their streets. The Rangeville Beach Police Department has hired 5 new officers. Now, they're filling positions that have been vacant for months. Chief Daniel Howe says he's happy with these hires, but the department's still looking for 2 more officers and a detective. Officers say that crime statistics have been down now for several months. Looking ahead now, beer one step closer to being sold at businesses in White Lake. Town commissioners have voted unanimously to put a malt beverage referendum on their ballot for the March primary. Now, White Lake already allows the sale of wine that has 16% or less alcohol by volume. A similar referendum allowing the sale of wine and beer in Bladen County failed in the 2014 primary. Now, during the upcoming March 2015 primary, citizens will also be choosing elected leaders.
You're going to want to be ready when the cooler weather arrives, and one way you can do that now is by stocking up on firewood. You probably noticed some firewood stands with the firewood on sale at grocery stores, some other stores in the area, with a bundle of that firewood costing you about $5. Some people say they're stocking up now so they can enjoy some family time by the time the cold weather does get here.
Memories for your family, and we've gotten so far away from tradition that this is a tradition I grew up with, and it has a meaning and purpose to me, and we need to get back to that. So come buy your firewood.
And store employees say they do expect the firewood piles to be going down because, as Gannon has been telling us, the weather expected to be turning much cooler by this weekend. Today is your last chance to donate to our Coats for the Coatless campaign for this year, designed to help people stay warm during the cold weather months. All you have to do is drop off an unwanted jacket or coat at any of the participating Hangers Williams cleaners in the area. They will be cleaned and given out by the Salvation Army to those in need. Details available right now on our website, WECT.com.
Well, starting tonight, if you use Highway 133 in Leland, you will need to take a detour. A section of that road closing at 9 o'clock tonight, the section at Village Road between the US 74-76 ramps. Now, there will be detour signs up, so if you have to go that way, you can still get to your destination. Now, the road will then reopen Monday morning around 6 o'clock.
Another presidential hopeful filing for one state's primary election. Who it is and where, coming up.
And a U.S. drone strike may have killed a very high-profile member of ISIS. Why it's not clear if that attack was successful.
Get the latest WECT weather app with flood watches and flood warnings. Search WECT in your app store and download the free weather app now. Sponsored by Bob King Pre-Owned Headquarters.
Bob King Pre-Owned, where all cars, trucks, SUVs, and crossovers come with the Bob King seal of approval. Rush to Bob King Pre-Owned today.